Oh, yeah, boy. We're here again. Another month.
Hope everybody's got lots of money rattling around in those pockets.
That is how this works.
But we don't make no money. First thing I'm going to get out of the way is us guys up here on panelists. These three fellas that you see on the screen, possibly a fourth if he shows up. We don't make nothing from this. We do this for yuns so that you can get good quality fish. So we got eight breeders. We got some plants, we got some art, and we got a ton of fish. Let's see. Nobody new this week. Yeah, looking at my list here. Nobody new this week. You know these ladies technically, and gentlemen. But yeah, I hope your pockets are deep tonight because we got some awesome fish. The list is down at the bottom. One of the rules: put a $sign before the money. You know, your number, your bid. That way, I can keep track of it better. That way, there's no $sign. There's no bid. I think you're just throwing in random numbers just to be funny. Another thing. All communications between you and the seller. You're going to figure out the shipping. Some of them tonight, they'll be able to tell you the shipping because they've been doing it for a while and they got it down packed. If it was me, you're going to have to wait a second because I got to figure that out. But so one of the things, Monster Fish Gal's here tonight. She's in chat. She's going to put out the email of the person that the breeder, and then they're going to put our email, which is the Aquarist Auction at gmail.com. You put us in the CC just so we can see what's all going on, making sure everything's running smooth because we want to keep it fair. If there's a bad egg, that egg's going to get thrown out. Okay, that's just all there is to it on both sides of it. Luckily, everything's been good. You guys have been awesome. And I want to thank you guys for being here. Let's see. It's going to be a 3-minute timer. With 3 minutes up, I'll do it going once, going twice, and sold. If there is a bidding war between two people, I'll be watching those two people. And when one of them says they're out, the person that's still in is going to win it. I know a lot of the sellers here tonight would like for you guys to get the money there as quickly as possible so they can get the stuff going. It is a common courtesy to pay them right away. I mean, you're trying to buy something off of them. And then they'll get it shipped out to you as soon as possible or whenever you need them to come to your house so you can be home. It all depends on weather and everything. This country's up and down right now with the heat, and the storms. Another thing I always forget to say, because I know we got some across the ponds people here tonight. It's U.S. only, and that's the interstates. This part.
Continental.
Not this one, and not this wee little one down here.
Everybody hopefully knows their geography. Okay. Otherwise,
so that's a test.
That was a mirror image, but I wasn't talking about Maine neither. They're okay.
It's number 49 and 50.
Yeah. Did I cover everything?
I think so. Yeah, you talked about shipping. We're good.
I'm just going to do a blanket hello tonight. We already got 52 people here. Thank you very much for being here. To the people that's not participating in chat, we like you too. You're here watching, wanting to get some stuff. Or You could be watching just to see new fish that you don't see all the time. So let's see here. First up, we got KJE Aquatics. If he's ready in the background, give me a thumbs up, please. He's ready to go. All right, so here we go. First one up is Keith. Tonight, he has some plants for us. Let's see. First up is going to be the Tiger Lotus bulb.
Actually, Skip, I want to do this as one plant package.
Oh, okay. So it's all three.
So all of this is one plant package. And what I have for the plant package is a Tiger Lotus plant with its bulb. So not only the plant, but it comes with the bulb. If you know anything about Tiger Lotus, its bulb, not always, but oftentimes can throw multiple plants. And a lot of vendors online will just harvest the plants and sell the plants and then just keep reaping the other plants off of the bulb. We don't do that here. We always sell the plant producing bulb with the plant that it produced. That's an actual picture of the plant you're going to get. It's not that big right now, but that would be considered a large in the industry, which would go for $10 to $15 online, probably in your local fish store, $15 or more. But that's the Tiger Lotus, and then it's going to come with its bulb.
What's the starting bid on all three of these so I can get it in there?
Oh, for the plant pack, you're going to get a good deal if you start the bid at $15. So I guess we could do it at 15. Shipping's going to be $9.99 continental United States. This is going to be the only one time only that if you're in California, feel free to bid away. I typically don't deal plants to the state of California due to California restrictions, but I'm going to make an exception this time and then cross my fingers. So don't rat me out to California Agriculture Department.
Lady Rorschach is up.
All right. So first thing, I'll say what all three of them are and show them to you real quick, and then you can explain, Keith. The Tiger Lotus, Subwassertang, and nice clump of Java moss. So that's the three things you're going to be bidding on. Highest bid is at $20. Go ahead, Keith.
Oh, yeah. Again, you're going to get the Tiger Lotus. You're going to get a huge portion of Java moss if you see what's shown right there, and then you're going to get a very large portion of Subwassertang. So Java moss, Subwassertang are really good low-tech plants. The Subwassertang in general can practically grow in darkness. You don't need a lot of light for any of these. Going back to the Tiger Lotus, that's one of the few low-tech plants that actually can stay red under low light conditions. And again, what you see right now is what you get. So I took pictures of actual portions and plants that you're bidding on. So, and then again, if you ever have any questions, you guys should know where to find me. You could message me through the website at KJEAquatics.com. And then while I'm on here real quick, many of you know that I'm sick right now battling cancer, but that's not while I'm doing this. But just to let you know, we're not out of business too. So if you need anything, feel free to still check out our website, KJEAquatics.com. And if you're a Fish Fam Patreon member, take advantage of that huge discount. And if you're not, you could always use discount code SAVE10 to save 10% on your everyday purchases. But again, what you see right there, a Java moss portion, that's way bigger than what you would get buying from anybody, from any retailer online. Retailer online is going to sell you a golf ball size portion for about $10. This is probably at least 3 golf ball size portions, at least. So
that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a big amount. I tried to represent the size with it spread out on top of my postal scale with it surrounded by Sharpie markers, so you can kind of gauge the size. I could have spread it out even more to make it look bigger too, but it's still clumped up a lot. And then right there, what you see is the Subwassertang. Subwassertang's a neat moss type plant. It doesn't really root to anything. It kind of floats around like seaweed. It's really good in shrimp tanks, or in tanks where you have any egg scatterer type fish, such as Danios, tetras, barbs. It's really good for that, for for collecting the eggs, and for fry cover, for fry to hide out. And then back to shrimp if you're keeping any neos. So it's really good in shrimp tanks.
It's great looking stuff, Keith.
Oh, it's the Subwassertang. I really love the look of it. It's really cool plant, and it's so easy. Like, again, you can grow this. I haven't been giving my tanks the attention that they need just because of what I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
So my tanks have been in the dark for 4 or 5 days at a stretch with no light, and this stuff I think is growing better without light than with light. So
yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, so Subwassertang can grow, like I said when I said it earlier about growing in the dark. It can practically grow in the dark. So if you don't have a green thumb, this will give you a green thumb. If you kill Subwassertang, I think you ought to stick to plastic plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
And we got a sold to Skull Aquatics for $26.
Cool. And that's the only lot I had tonight. I have other stuff, but I just didn't have time to get it all together and get it sent in to Skip. But we'll try to get some more stuff next month.
Great.
There you go, Skull. He knows what to do. He's done this before.
All righty, folks. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you.
Better, man.
Yeah. Yep. Take care, Keith. Thanks.
See you next
time,
brother.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we have Lady R, also known as Lady Rorschach, in the back. She got 3 things up for auction tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 4. Oh, man, I messed up. I'll get it while this one's playing. But, all right, we're going to go ahead and bring her up. There she be. Hello, Lady R. How are you tonight?
Hi, guys. Doing okay. How about you guys?
Very good.
Great. Thanks.
I know I
So, I guess, do we want to go ahead and start with the sculpture, Skip?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up first.
Okay, and I also have it here with me, just in case.
Okay, we'll show the video first.
Okay,
I'll
perfect.
keep that going. Okay, first up, it's actually pretty neat. I think it is awesome.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
It's freaking awesome. I think it's neat.
Thank you.
Your last sculptures that you had done
a
while back, I believe, one an Oscar?
Yes, and yeah, I believe June's cousin or nephew bought that one, and I've also made a CPD sculpture that sold or went to Foxy for her Fishmas in July last year, and I'm accruing more and more of them over time. But this time around, I decided to deviate away from doing the fish sculpture essentially on a pedestal type deal, and I came up with something that would just be kind of a cute little thing that you could put on your shelf or next to a tank, and it's all hand sculpted. The base of it is made out of just aluminum foil and some bendable wire that you would use for crafting purposes. The little antennae on there are actually made out of jewelry wire. And the little eyes, of course, are made out of like a dry sculpted clay material. Everything's been hand painted. It's been varnished at least 2 or 3 times. And the shell itself was actually something that I had found at a yard sale of all things. And I believe this one actually is a synthetic, but my hope in the future is to actually make more of these and have the authentic shell go with them as well. If you guys want to know a little bit about the measurements, it's roughly about 5 inches in length all together and about 3 inches across. So it's small enough to sit on a desk. It's small enough to, you know, maybe be propped up with some books, whatever you feel your fancy is to display it. And by comparison, I have it right up here with me, so you can kind of see the distance between my fingers about how big it is. It can fit in the palm of your hand, and it was just a fun little piece to put together. And like I said, I hope to be making more of these for varying prices in the near future that will be on my Etsy shop and or available through the auction.
Awesome. So about how long did it take to make this sculpture?
Oh, I had to take breaks in between with various things going on in life. But if I were to perhaps do it from start to finish, like without any interruption, probably about a weekish, maybe a little more.
Wow. It's really, really nice.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
and I'm trying to do
like art.
So what's our opening bid?
The starting bid is $40.
Yeah.
It's already been put up there. Just waiting for somebody to give this little hermit crab a home.
I can definitely tell you that if I were to sell this on Etsy, I would be asking for probably twice that amount, just because of the intricacy and work that comes into with it. So actually, starting at $40, it's a pretty good deal. Plus, if you purchase it, I will only be charging $10 for shipping just through first class mail. If you want it as priority, we can negotiate that. But otherwise, that's I'm trying to keep the threshold of shipping cost as minimal as possible.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The way things are now,
especially since it's not live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is definitely easier to. I think it's more easier to ship like art and plants because you can go with a smaller box and pack it totally differently, you know.
Right. You don't have to take nearly as many preventative measures as you would with livestock, for sure.
Hermit crab, man, I'm about to end up seeing a bunch of them here going to the beach in these.
Oh yeah, I know, they're real characters, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, the 3-minute timer's up. Unfortunately, we didn't get no takers. Sorry about
that. That's okay. No, that's okay. No problem.
But we're going to bring that down. And I do have the next thing here.
Okay.
There we go. We're going to go ahead and do the black Neos. In the description, I have 10 of them. It's actually going to be 20 of them. The starting bid is going to be $20. Where else are you going to get $1 a shrimp? Like, that's just crazy. But
right.
They are beautiful, and here they are.
I apologize for a couple of culls or some Bloody Marys that may have gotten in there. Oh, and I see a black diamond that got in there as well. But I can assure you that I actually have a little over 20 of these guys. So whoever wins the bid will get every single one of the black ones. These are a cross of blue diamonds that I received from Skull, from Curtis. And also the Bloody Marys are a combination from Mark Shelley and Daniken, or Kenny, as we all know and love him for. Yeah, I've essentially just kind of let them breed with the hopes of perhaps producing purples. As of right now, we're still just getting blacks at the moment, and I'm going to be kind of thinning it out a little bit more as we go along. But they're a lot of fun, very active, very easy to feed. I've been feeding them various things, including the shrimp formula that, what's the name of it? It's not coming to me. Extreme, I should say. I've given them the extreme pellets. I've also given them a variety of shrimp foods that you can readily find available at TGOE, the Garden of Eater, like their bee pollen stuff and the shrimp envy. They love all of that. Very easy to keep as far as neos are concerned. They are in pretty neutral parameters. I would say pH is about 7. Sometimes it varies. It's a little softer at 6.8. They're with pygmy Corydoras, and they just do awesome otherwise. So hopefully these guys will be able to get a pretty good home.
ATF Mike, if that was a bid, you got to put it back in there with a $sign. No $sign, it's not a bid.
Sorry, Dennis Christian said 25 anyways.
Got it.
So I don't think so, Mike.
Right.
They are beautiful.
Dennis at 25. All things fish.
And
you need to put a dollar amount there.
And I like the concept of getting juveniles, babies, and adults. So that's why I purposefully tried to have a range of different age groups within this lot. And yeah, that should be a pretty good set for somebody to start up their own colony. So I've enjoyed them, and hopefully someone will also be able to enjoy them as well.
Mike said don't yell at him, Paulie.
I'm not yelling. I want to make sure he hears me.
These are pretty neat. I think they're good looking shrimp.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you.
Now, is that the tank that they normally live in, or is this just for photos?
Oh, no, it's just for shooting purposes in a specimen container. Otherwise, they're in a 20 long, fully planted, all the works.
Mm-hmm. I saw the plants at the top. That's what made me wonder.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll have to mind the duckweed. It's a little out of control right now, but it's such as it is with duckweed.
Yep, it happens.
Add more flow. It goes away.
Mm-hmm.
We got
timer went off. We're going once.
And Dennis Christensen, $30.
Nice.
If you want them.
Twice.
You better be putting a number in. We are at twice. What snail's that on the? Is that a Malaysian trumpet snail? I saw there.
Oh, probably. Yeah, Malaysian trumpet snail or bladder snail, just those pest snails that I keep trying to get rid of. And in fact, if someone wants to be crazy enough to take some MTSs or bladders off my hands, I'll throw them in for free. So just leave that in the note in the email. And of course, I don't blame you if you don't take up the offer. But I've been working really hard on trying to minimize the population, and my assassin snails are helping, but not as much as I would like.
Yo-yo loaches.
Yes, I know. I need to get
even
myself.
Even the dwarf chain loaches will work.
Yeah, because I was wondering about that with the size of the tank.
Yeah, the dwarf chain loaches will work fine.
Okay.
I mean, they're not going to. There's a certain size they're going to stop at, but they'll keep knocking off the ones that fit in their mouth, and eventually the population's going to go down.
That'd be great. And I can always transfer them to my 40 breeder after they've done their job.
All right. I love how it's on this player and I can just loop it. Love it, love it. Next up, we got some mystery snails. You're going to get 10 of them. Jade/gold mystery snails. The starting bid will be $10.
These were some that I actually acquired not that long ago from a local hobbyist that literally lived right up the road from me. And she had like probably 100 snails. So I decided to take on at least 25 and decided to auction off 10 of them, just so that way I can kind of fine tune a little bit of the population a little bit. And this is my educated guess, because she's not a professional breeder. It was one of those cases where, hey, I got a fish tank for my kids and they love it, but then they lost interest. And now she's gotten into the hobby, which is a good thing, but she's overrun with the snails. So I'm making an educated guess on these guys that they are Jade/gold, because she did have some examples of more golden varieties in her tank, and I believe that actually was the father of many of these. So with some fine-tuned breeding, you might be able to get some pure ones out of it. But otherwise, great algae cleaner, just interactive in the tank. They're just lovely little snails.
I don't have good luck with mystery snails. I've tried it.
And what are your parameters?
Well, and that's the thing. Then I learned about my how soft my water is.
Oh.
At the time, I wasn't thinking about it, and I had to add aragonite.
Yep.
Right.
Crushed.
These guys are doing pretty well at neutral pH at the moment, but I get what you're saying, and I do give them calcium as a supplement, and they seem to be thriving.
So there's a description in there about them. If it's like a jade gold shell and it has a brown foot, so it's probably they're more likely jades.
Yeah, that's my educated guess, is they probably are closer to jades in genetics. But you may get some gold tinge, which is kind of pretty.
I was going to say the color mix is kind of nice.
I know, for an accidental breeding, I think they actually are really neat. They're kind of a bronzy color.
Yeah, it's like they got a shimmer.
And it looks like the little cap on the top is more the gold.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
I'm hoping to be able to breed more of these guys and fine-tune it a little bit and get some really pretty babies out of them. But these are juveniles at the moment. They're close to, some of them are more juvie, some are more subadult, and I will also do my best to sex them as best as possible, where you have a more desirable ratio of more females to males. But I can't make any guarantees at the end of the day, but I will certainly do my best.
Yeah, I agree, LJ. They do look really healthy.
Yes, they are super healthy, and they eat very, very well. I have them on the Snello pellets and the KJE Aquatics 3-in-1 formula. They, scavenge a little bit on the fish food, the algae that can develop onto the tank, and they're happy, lively, and just lovable. I have them with albino cories at the moment, and they get along just fine, of course.
We got Skull Aquatics at $15. Timer went off.
Nice.
Going once. What the hell just happened?
Don't know.
Not sure.
It was me.
Big fangers?
Yeah, I keep forgetting to. Honestly, I don't know how. Touchpad mouse on this thing. There's a way to lock it, but I keep forgetting how to do it. Actually, I don't think this has it on this one. Okay,
people, last chance. Curtis is going to walk away with all this escargot.
Escargot on the go, and they're going to Skull Aquatics. It's so
go.
Thank you, Curtis, and thank you, Dennis, also for the Neos. I truly appreciate your guys' interest.
All right. Next up, she has a beautiful looking Male Betta.
He is. He's a real beauty.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
She will explain this to you. but the starting bid is going to be $20. And go ahead and take her away.
Okay, no problem. So this guy was actually a rescue that I had received in addition to some giant goldfish that had outgrown a 20 high tank with vomit gravel, and they just were not doing well. I don't even think the tank was filled halfway. And this guy was amongst some other fish that this person just needed to rehome, and he was in pretty rough shape when I got him about a month ago, and since then, though, he's been thriving. He's very lovely with his coloration. I absolutely love the pink, the purple, and the salmon colors that he has. There's even a little fringe of white. I think that it may also just be that he had a little bit of fin rot when we first got him in, so it could be that that color just hasn't fully come in yet. He has some fun little splotches on the top of his head, and he's a feisty one. I have to fair warn that I would recommend maybe snails only for an inhabitant. I do not see him being a candidate for a community tank of any kind. I don't even know if I would trust him with shrimp. But the reason I'm putting in $20 for him as a starting bid is because I've put a lot of work into him to get him rehabilitated. And I think at the time they had him in just like a little bowl essentially, and he was pretty lethargic and just not good. I mean, if the two giant goldfish were in a 20 high that was only half full with vomit gravel, yeah, you can kind of imagine that he probably didn't have the best care provided either. So I wanted to keep him, but he's just too feisty for my tanks. I was hoping that he was going to be a good community partner, but I already have a little witch with a bee female that is already taking up 1 10-gallon to herself. And so as a result, I got to find this guy a home. But he's just so beautiful that I know somebody's going to love him. And believe me, he loves attention. He comes right up to the glass and wants your attention, undivided attention at all times. And he's doing well on Aquion pellets as well as Extreme for bettas specifically. I also give him some freeze-dried Daphnia, and he's not picky. I mean, he'll even take flake food because I accidentally got a little bit of flake food in the tank one day feeding my rainbow shiners. And some ended up on my hands when I put in the pellets, and he just devoured it. So healthy eater, healthy appetite, very active, and just a lovely, lovely little fish.
Yeah, he's beautiful looking.
I think Eduardo should buy this fish.
Dennis Christian.
Eduardo would love this fish. He's got a lot of sass.
Yeah, and this is an Eduardo color. I could see Eduardo wearing that color.
How about it? But
it'd be very flattering for his complexion. I agree. Eduardo can totally pull off the pinks, the salmons, and a little bit of that light violet color.
Dennis Christensen said that what about the shipping be $10? Well, buddy, you already got shrimp off of her. That could
we can do combined shipping. Yeah, we can do combined shipping for anybody who's already purchased, whether it's Curtis or Dennis or we can do combined shipping, no problem.
Let's give it another 30 seconds to see if they bite on it.
Come on, Eduardo. Okay. You know you want this fish.
Eduardo, he's perfect for you. I have to tell you, he is just the best little fishy.
There you go. Curtis has got 20 in there.
Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate it.
He looks like a good size fish, too.
Yeah.
He is. He is. Surprisingly, he did have quite a bit of bulk on him when I did get him. But believe me, he's still 100 times better than what he was when I got him in that dinky little cup.
Oh, sure.
He's a ton of fun. He really is. I wasn't able to give him a name just because I wanted somebody else to name him. And he's personable enough to where I think he deserves his own name. So whoever gets him, tell me what you name him, please.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Well, I'd say it's going to be sold to Skull.
Okay, perfect.
My wife just got him. So I need to tell her what I'm doing.
I take a break, go upstairs, and yell up the stairs.
Yeah.
No, I'll send a text message. I ain't stopping this thing.
Skull says he's gonna go in his desk aquarium. Nice.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Thank you very much, Lady R.
Yes, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, it was good to see you.
Make sure you
Likewise.
make sure you guys email her and then CC us. It'll be in the chat. Thank you very much.
All right.
Lady
Have
R.
a good night, guys.
Good night.
Take care.
You too.
All right, let me get this off this screen. Go back here to the next one. All right, you guys know these people. Right now, they are in a vehicle driving. If they can hear us, give me a thumbs up and I'll bring you up. And here they be. We got Foxy and Peplin.
Let me fix our sound really quick first, because when we enter stream, it changes on us. So let me go over there so you guys don't sound like static in a can.
Mic check.
That should do it. Hi, guys.
So where are we going?
We are on our way back home from Shane's Tanks and Bowls wedding. We got married this morning.
Very good.
Our puppy Shane was the ring bearer.
And this was his first trip in a car, yeah? Like a big one.
Yes, he's been doing so. First trip, he had a sleepover at Shane's house last night, and he did so very good. And he's actually back here sleeping at the moment. And his cat, he's such a good boy.
Nice.
Such a good boy.
All right, I got it ready.
You must have had some time at that party.
Oh, yes, he did. He sniffed everybody. Yep, peed on everything. Like little boys do.
All right, here we go. First up is going to be the longfin Super Reds. There's the video. The starting bid is going to be $40.
Yes, and this will be a 5-pack of these, correct? Yes, so a 5-pack of the longfin Super Reds. These guys are gorgeous, super easy to take care of. They eat all the things. Excellent algae cleaners. They even like to clean the algae on the snail shells. I really appreciate it. But they're stunning. Their fins are elegant. They're good, solid red color. When they get older, they can have a little bit of splotchiness on them, but they're pretty much past that phase at this point. They are just stunning, stunning little guys. The current size on these is about
3 inches.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how many knuckles would they have? About 3 inches. They're doing really good.
Shipping was $20, eh?
Yes, shipping will be $20 for these guys.
Okay, so Penny E is sitting on $40 for these guys.
We know he loves his plecos.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yes, and some of these babies will be coming from my personal pretty tank. That with the blue axelrod reservoirs. Those guys, I think, have the most stunning fins out of all of them. But I'm just so biased. That's my favorite thing.
I just look at the fish. Either when they're spots small, they're a lot more flowing now.
Yeah, this is an older video. They're bigger than this now.
Greg got them last month.
We're just pressed for time, so we just used whatever videos we had in stock.
Boots and cats, you're never going to see them anyway, so 5 is nothing.
I don't know. Ours are out all the time. We treat ours like little pets, not like fishies. We socialize them. We feed them up front. We get them used to wanting to be out, and they're out a lot.
Shady Grady, 45.
you make them feel comfortable, they'll be out all the time.
Some of them you don't see, but these you see.
Yeah. Like the L345s we see or have, I never seen them, but I know they're in the tank. But these guys are out all the time.
I know that feeling. You got the
Start moving everything around to find your fish.
yeah.
These guys are not it.
Those 333s I got at the last auction, I've seen them twice. When they went in about a week later, and that's it.
You get them for Kenny.
He said
Yeah, I
he
got
got
it from Penny, yeah.
Right. He brought me 3 of those.
yeah.
Cute little buggers.
They're in QT right now, so we see them often, but we're
Yeah,
not
we
sure.
see them, but they're in a bear tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these aren't in a bear tank, so.
Who knows how much they'll hide after once they're
Yeah, they'll go somewhere.
I know,
Right.
I know they're still in there because I put the pellets in, the big catfish pellets, and they're too big for the stir by, but they're gone with I go up there the following morning, they're all gone.
Yeah.
So
Did I hear the timer?
yes,
You did.
All right, going once. Damn it. Going once to what was it, Darlene?
Darlene.
Yep.
You're going to love these, Darlene.
Yeah, the Super Reds that I have, they're always out too. It's crazy.
I think they're happy drops of sunshine in the tank.
Yeah.
I think we're going twice.
We are.
I think they're going to be Darlene.
And we are going sold to
Three
Darlene tanks.
Congratulations, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Darlene.
So I remember they went to. We're on the move, so.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Next up, we're going to do the. I always say
Paleatus?
it. No, the
choprae?
Thank you.
Them too.
I don't know what it is. I just can't. That's a word I cannot say to save my life. Choprae Danios.
They're fancy fish.
They're also known as the Bolite Danio. These guys are gorgeous. The video never does them justice, but they have every color of the rainbow along their sides.
Yeah.
Along with vertical bars.
Great schooler.
Very friendly. They are the most peaceful Danio. We don't have them really bother with the shrimp. They're tightly shoaling, and they're very peaceful with the other fish. We've had other Danios that'll pick at other fish, but these guys don't. They're just happy to be amongst themselves, swimming around, waiting for food, being cute.
You're also getting a group of 8.
Yes.
$20 shipping.
Shipping will be $20 for these guys.
Little bigger than CPDs, or
Quite a bit bigger.
Yeah,
quite a bit bigger?
they're twice the size of CPDs.
Ah,
And these guys exhibit a much tighter shoaling action than CPDs do.
Darlene's at 25.
Darlene has a tank
Oh.
fill. And also, like, if you guys are in an area where you can tub all year long, these guys are amazing fish to put outside.
So what's their temperature ranges?
It's recommended not to leave them out under 60 degrees, but they can go between 60 and upwards of 80 degrees, but you want to keep them more around the 70s. So like 74 to 76 would be good for these guys. Can be at room temperature. We don't heat them.
Yeah, they're room temperature fish. Actually, most Danios are room temperature fish. So
Yes. These guys are just the nice ones, the nicest ones, I believe.
they got well. They Especially if they're going to be outside, those colors are going to pop.
Yes. And if you feed them the right food inside, they'll still continue to pop. So, like, we feed them a varied diet. We give them live hatching baby brine shrimp. We feed them the LRB granules, tetratropical granules. They eat Dr. Basileir foods. They eat Agcor foods that we've gotten from KJE. They eat spirulina flakes. They get a little bit of everything, really. And that really helps their colors pop because that makes sure they're not missing anything.
So these are adult size then, the one you are sending? Or are they still a little young?
They're pretty young adult.
Yeah, they're young adult. The females are just developing.
They're spawning size.
Their females are just developing their bellies, so they're ready to spawn. But I haven't seen them spawn yet. But they're just there.
They're in with cories and stuff.
So there's no fry possible with cory babies in there.
Top size on these guys?
Just over 2 inches, just a hair over 2 inches. And they get a nice thick body to them, which is nice. They're not a slender fish.
Love to see these in a longfin.
Yeah, these would be really cool if they had a longfin variety.
Oh,
Or into the longfin, you can't tell.
Whoa. Killer curl. Oh, man, she came right in.
Darlene's at 35.
And if you win multiple auctions, you'll save some money on shipping also.
Yes.
So keep bidding.
Sagadi says he likes them thick.
Girl Kitty, if you want in, you better get in.
I think we're heading going twice.
I think there are twice. That's a good price for 8 of those. Really good price. Even with the shipping, it's still a good price.
Early say so.
Well, I will. She had enough time. If she wanted them, she would have put in. They're sold to Darlene for $35.
Congrats, Darlene.
Back in their tanks tonight.
It's 2 wins in a row for Darlene.
You get a discount on shipping now, Darlene.
Yeah.
Combined shipping.
Oh,
And there are more to go, so you've got an opportunity to even do it again, Darlene.
Yeah.
We got a debut fish tonight.
Yes.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
going to be last. You got to save your debut for last. You know
Yes.
what I mean? I've already planned it out. Let's see. Next up, one of my favorite, and these guys know it. They're near and dear to my heart. It is the longfin paleatus Corydoras. I forgot how many you're getting, but the starting price.
We hit a bump.
All right.
I got 8.
Yes, a pack of these guys.
Okay. 8
The
of them.
wood club crew.
$20 shipping.
Those are the carrots. They are stunning.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you right now.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to let these people know right now that I just received a group of these from these fine people up here, and they are freaking awesome. They're doing great. They won't stop moving. They're making me dizzy.
Beautiful fin.
So happy.
Mm.
Yeah, so these guys are they came from Germany, and they are prolific breeders. They are very gregarious. They'll eat everything. They love attention. They'll always be up in your face, begging for foods.
Rock solid fish.
But they have very long dorsal fins and very long pectoral fins. But what we've been doing since we've had these guys, we've had them about 3 years now, that we've been selectively breeding them so that their dorsals and their pectoral fins are actually longer. So these guys will actually extend about, their dorsals will extend about half an inch past their tail fin as adults, and their pectoral fins will extend as well.
Doc Anthony ain't playing. $50.
These guys are absolutely stunning.
They are. They're beautiful, and I can vouch for the long fins. It's amazing.
Yes, they're very, very happy cories. I love these guys because they're always out and about, very curious. They always want to know what you're up to, what everything else is up to, and things. They're a very good cleanup crew. They do not miss a thing. We've done some egg watches of these guys hatching out, not these ones in particular, but they first spawned when we first hatched out. Older siblings we had egg watch videos of. They went really cool. Probably the second egg watch we ever did was a paleatus. So.
Yeah. Boy, that was a hit. So yes, I highly recommend them to be in a group of 5 or 6. They love each other. I had 2 left over from a previous batch, and they were always moping around. Whenever I put these in with them, they snap back to life. They need to be with others of their own.
Yeah, they feel safer with more numbers. So if you can have a bigger group, they'll feel better. Like 6 is absolutely minimum, but we like to do packs of at least 8 because then, like, if one goes away, the 5 don't feel stressed until he comes back. So 8 is like what I like to start at pink with. So that's what we like to do packs of. Just give them a little more comfort.
The bid is not priced per fish. It is for all of them.
Yes.
Right now, Long Family Shoals fingers are backwards, but I'll let it go. $60 because the dollar sign's in there. I never said it had to be in the front or the back, but it's there.
That's right.
And this is for a neat pack, these little cuties. You gotta still give it to Michael, though. He still have the dollar sign.
Yeah.
I was.
But Doc comes in with $63.
I don't listen to Eduardo, okay? Like he's messing with Eddie. We're going $163 now to Doc Anthony. Who was that? Sorry, Long Family Show. If you want in, you still okay. You do still want in.
Yep.
$70.
Long Family Show swoops in with a 70. Let me show you guys what we're seeing right now. You guys see that?
Wow.
Those clouds are beautiful.
Sky is gorgeous there.
We're in southern Wisconsin right now.
Doc Anthony's out.
Doc Anthony is out. They are sold. $70 to, what was that, Long Family Show.
Yep.
Congratulations, Michael. You are going to love these guys.
Oh my gosh, these things are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
They really are. Angelic. They're
You're not looking at the video, are you, Skip? You're looking at the ones right there in your own tank.
Oh no, I'm actually looking at a video, and I need
you are?
Because it is the next one. It's the Panda Cory.
World premiere.
These are Peplin Creek Aquatics debut of these cute little guys. I love these cories. They stay small, about 2 to 2¼ inches in size. Right now, these guys are about 1 inch long. Their tails are stunning. They're so cute. They even have the little nose flares on the males, which is adorable. And they've just been going nonstop for us. We got their parents from a hobbyist breeder at Slough, and we had them for about 6 months. We conditioned them, and we found the right spawning media, and they just started making lots of eggs for us, and we were able to raise up a bunch, and now we have a healthy pack of
All
These are
right.
very strong cories. We haven't had a single pull in any of the hatchings.
65 for Kalish.
And shipping for these guys is 20.
Cutest guys.
Benji asked, did you breed cories with rosy barbs? I mean, not together. But no, when we spawned, we had them in a tank with Kamaka rainbow fish that were actually growing up. But the Kamakas don't go through and pick through the mops, and that's what we used to spawn these Panda spawn in eyelash yarn.
That's just over $8 a fish at $65. That's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's really hard to find a healthy longfin Panda cories. We did the hard work for you guys.
Come on, peeps. $8.13 a fish.
You got your calculator out?
Oh, yeah. 66, Skipper.
Skips in on it. Yeah, these guys eat anything as well. They're not very picky. I would recommend like a finer sand with these guys, like pool sand or something like that, because they do like to dig in the sand. So you don't want them roughing themselves up too much. They don't really want them on gravel. We do have them on like that natural gravel, which is a smaller gravel. And they seem fine with that, but they like a softer sand the best. That's the only thing I would recommend for these guys. Otherwise, sky's the limit. They're basically like ditch fish. They're pretty strong. They're pretty strong cories.
Come on, Skip, put $1 on it.
That number.
Oh my goodness! When they get older, some of the fins get so long that they grow to get like they start to grow in at the end, and they form off hearts. So some of the cories look like they have little hearts swimming around on their butts. It's so cute. I love these guys. Can you tell?
What is not to love, though? They're gorgeous.
They are.
Fish for you, $70.
They are really nice. I gotta watch what
After this bit later in the week, we'll be putting these guys up on the Get Deals available as well. We just wanted to have them up on the auction first.
Kalish, $72 at Kalish.
Thank you very much for premiering these.
Well, thank you for hosting.
There's your timer.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, I gotta watch what I'm doing. We're going on vacation the end of the month. I don't need to get beheaded.
Might take a little bit of fun out of being on vacation.
Yeah.
Going on vacation to stay in a hotel.
Not to sleep out in the bushes.
I'll just have to sleep on the patio at the beach house, or we're on the bay side. She might make me sleep with the fishes.
Literally.
You going in to drink. We got going twice to Kalish at $72.
Get it, Kalish.
You know, she's got good taste.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. I remember somebody way back when that used to have these, and I really loved them then.
The longfin pandas.
Yeah.
They're just so hard to find a healthy breeding
It
group
is.
of them. We went through,
It's been a few years.
we went through a bunch to find these parents. These parents have been solid. And we haven't had a single from the bees. They all look at
Well, we got sold to Kaylee.
absolutely.
Thank you guys very much. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys being up here and
Safe ride home.
Fish.
Thank you. Sorry we cut out on you. So,
That's all right. Safe,
Y'all
safe
have a
trip
good
the rest of
Thank
the
you,
way.
Jade. Oh, Skipper. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye, kids.
Bye. All right, next up we got Ross. You ready to go, buddy? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right, let me get this folder opened up. Man, I like how I did this. This is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're
right.
happy with yourself?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy, isn't it?
Hey, Ross.
There was.
Can you guys
Can
hear
you
me?
hear us, Ross? Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? He says.
Yeah. He's on that commercial. Was it Verizon
Verizon.
back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
and then,
man,
and then he switched up and went to Sprint.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny. All right, first up, we got, I'm going to bring it up here real quick. I hope this is the right video. You can tell me if it is or not. This is a young pair. The young pair of orange marble koi angelfish. And the starting bid is 100, correct?
Yep. So I got the breeding pair, like from Angels Plus, and I'm going more for more black and for orange splash. So these guys are really pretty, and they will throw some of those high coverage koi type angels out there too, because that's where they come from, that line that Steve Rebecki has up there in Angels Plus. But I have like 3 other pairs, and I thought these guys were nice for the auction. You can see the high dorsal fin, straight high dorsal fin on those. I gave you 2 separate, like, I guess, like videos or pictures of the angel, so you can see both sides of the angel.
I don't think I downloaded that. Yeah, I did. Hey, there's another one. There's the other side of them.
They were just moving every time I tried to take a video of them. Like, I could not get a good one. And there's more angels in there, so they just all start moving around together.
Oh, the dark nose. The dark nose. These are beautiful fish.
They are really, really pretty.
I need to give myself a tank and get going on these. Get a 55 and have just 2 of them in there.
I wanted to see how these angels go. Once you know what? I'm gonna show you what I'll be working with, what I'm trying to do. I got these all black ones with like just a red face, and that's more what I want from so this girl right here. See how she's all black and then she has that red, that orange on her head.
Oh, yeah.
Then I have a male. So I want to get this really black and then that really pretty orange or that red come out in the forehead area.
Them ones are pretty cool. Aquarium Fantasy, you're back. Buy these angels.
Doc Anthony.
And in person, that is like, that's like really red.
Okay.
All right, we got to go in once to Dr. Awesome.
This is what the parents look like.
Oh man, I gotta show that.
Yeah, wow.
Oh yeah. That's more like a calico.
Gosh, look at them. Mm.
These are orange marbles. I talked to him on Facebook because I wanted to call them red dragon angels, but since he's the creator of them and he said that he doesn't call them red, so he calls them orange. He calls them orange marble, so I'll just respect his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
He's the creator. But those are some badass angels. He's got some really, like, he's the creator of the real high coverage red angels. So if you go on his site and then you see what you just got for $100, then you'll be like, whoa, I just got a deal, because his pairs are, you ain't gonna find no $100 pair. It's strange.
sold the Dr. Awesome for
Doc Awesome restocking that fish room.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, Doc.
Yes.
Okay, next up.
Well, he comes back. I think he's he's out of the country right now. He's still getting some crayfish for me in October, so we'll be able to ship those together.
That's nice. Okay, next up, we got. I have some of these. These are awesome fish.
Okay, y'all. Stop
it. We got some gold laser cories. They're freaking beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
You are getting 7 of these, and the starting bid is $60. Take her away, Ross.
Yep. These are my favorite cories to breed because I know how to get them going. But I mean, really, you could be getting them for like $10 a piece, the one on the side if you bid on them. So the shipping would be like $20, so it would really be like like $12 a piece for each one of them.
Yeah. Right now they're running at $8.57 a piece. That's according to the official calculator. Dennis Christensen, $60.
Nice. I believe
Dee Dee says she's got some of them, and they are beautiful. She got them from Ross.
Xanadu, 65.
I believe I got mine from Ross too.
Well, yeah, you did. That was the first auction.
Listen, them damn things, they don't slow down. You swear to God, I threw some crack in that damn tank. Nuts, man.
They must really like your water.
Oh man, they don't stop.
They must really like your water.
I just have a little bit of aragonite in with them because it's real soft. I didn't really overly do it with my cory tanks, but I wanted to add something to it because I know they needed something. But yeah, they love it.
I have the breeders in a 20-gallon on the bottom of a rack, a 20 long with and a sponge filter with a Java fern, some smooth rock, like some river rocks, piles, and some cholla wood. And they've been in there breeding for like 3 years. I just turned on the light the other day at night just to see what was going on. Because I didn't. I turned on my flashlight walking by, and when a couple years ago when I started with them in there, I only put like 10 of them in there, 60 in that tank. I hit the flashlight. All I saw was little gold eyes all over the place. So they will, if you give them enough hiding spots, they will colony breed, and they won't be able to get all of their eggs because they lay a lot. So you'll start seeing some babies in the tank. Once the babies get a little bit big enough not to be able to fit in the parent's mouth, then they're good. So I got 10 in that tank, and now it's like 60 plus.
Man.
And I have ditherfish in there. I had some neon green rasboras in there, the kabutai rasbora.
Ooh, Xanadu, it's going to you going once for $65. And welcome in, Anthony. I know they've been answering your questions, but it is once a month. I try to make it the third Saturday of every month. If something comes up, I'll bump it forward or bump it to the fourth Saturday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All fish are homebred. We did have a rescue tonight, which I think that's good also. Like if you're taking care of this fish for a long period of time and you need to find a home for it, you can do it through here. It'd be like kind of like an adoption thing in a way. But we're going twice to Xanadu on these awesome gold laser cories. Since we ain't got no takers. It's sold. I should get one of them gavel hammers, right? But I think my dogs would hear it upstairs and get freaking nuts.
Would be a nice touch, though.
It would be. I don't know. It'd probably drive me nuts too after a while. Like that bang, bang. All right, what's up next here?
Random bangs out of nowhere.
Oh, this is another awesome pleco we got coming up here. I do believe I have some of these off of you also. I got off of you. They don't hide, which blows my mind.
Some of them have some really nice patterns on them.
Oh yeah. So all right, what we got here are you're getting 6 red spotted Rio Paraguay ancestris, which is pretty much like a bristlenose, and they are beautiful. Starting bid for 6 of them, and this is a heck of a deal, is going to be $100.
Yeah, these guys are really nice.
Yeah,
these guys are really nice.
It's not a common fish you're going to see at a pet store neither.
They have the L1, the L519, and the L519s 2s. I think those are cool, but sometimes they can get a little boring. And the Wobbin musters, those are nice, but as these get bigger, I feel like the pattern gets better, and they hold the red colors. You put them on a light substrate, you can really see the red spots on a lighter substrate. And as Skip said, they do come out.
Yeah, I'm looking at 2 of them right now on the front glass.
And the ones that I have, I have another video of the, I sent you 2 videos. so you could see the young.
Oh, I did not download that one. I'm sorry.
Is that one in the video pretty much fully grown, Ross?
That one in the video was an adult. That's their dad, actually.
Yeah.
So about how big
He'd
is that
probably
guy?
get a couple, maybe he'd probably get like 1 more inch. I would say this is more of a dwarf species. I'd say they only get about 4 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've had them for a couple years. I haven't seen mine get bigger than 5 inches. Well, 4 inches. Online it says they're supposed to get 5, but I mean, I feel like they started breeding at like 2.5.
So they're not tank busters. That's basically it.
No, these are small bristlenose.
I got them in
Where's all the bristlenose people?
I got them in a community tank with some green neons and some least killifish, and they don't chase them. They're very, very friendly. George RB3, they are red spotted Rio Paraguays. You're getting 6 of them. Would they crossbreed? That's a good question.
With what? I mean, I don't think they will.
With a regular bristlenose.
No. I have them with my my longfin snow whites in the tank growing out, and I have them with peppermint bristlenose. I had them with also had them with my L306s. So.
Oh, let's see. Nobody in the chat. The 3-minute timer went off.
Last chance for alcohol.
And now they're normally like $20 to $30 a piece on Aquabid when I see. So right now for $100 for 6, that's a nice little deal ski.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're not going to see them in any fish store neither.
And Mike Shady Grady says he has one of each in his shrimp tanks. One in each of his shrimp tanks.
What did I do?
Nice. Yeah, he got them from me too.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Nobody had any takers. We're going to move on to the next one.
It's okay.
I hate living in Pennsylvania because of this. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I was able to, I'd have a bunch of different of these. All right, up for bid is a pair of pink Sakura crayfish. They're freaking beautiful.
There you go, Eduardo. Perfect Miami colors.
Starting bid is $100. This is one of them crayfish that you do not see hardly at all. It's the first time I've seen them with Ross here.
Paul, if only Eduardo had gotten the Betta and these guys, the color coordination would have been amazing.
I mean, he could have charged admission to his apartment.
What more could you ask for?
I don't know.
If I was you, I would not put these with a Betta. I've tried it before years ago, thinking that I'd be able to put a Betta in there with a blue crayfish, and it didn't work out well. He got caught once and out of there.
Highest bid's to Doc Anthony for $100.
120.
120. Sorry.
You will be received. These guys. This is an older picture. These guys are bigger than that now. Let me show you what they look like now.
They want to know how big they get. Where did it go? There it is.
They get to the same size as an electric blue crayfish.
That's what, about 5 inches? 5 to 6, yeah.
So let me see. I have a male in here. Let me see if I can get him about. See if I can get him moving.
Oh yeah, it's big.
Oh wow.
Rock lobster.
Yeah, basically, right?
Yeah, it's about a 6-inch. Man, it sucks. We're not allowed to have them in PA. Is it a mating pair? They're young.
You will be receiving a male and a female, which that's all you needed in order to breed them.
Ross, are you
These don't
heating the
need to be
tank
like-
or is this room temperature?
Room temp. Man, I don't heat any of my invertebrates unless they're like the Subwassertang shrimp.
Mm.
But if you do want to heat them, if you do put a heater on them, they will breed quicker. They'll, as long as you like do water changes and stuff like that every day. You can get them. You can get them to molt. You can get them to molt once a month, maybe twice a month. Sometimes if you do the right amount of water changes. Like, cause some crayfish might be holding back molt so they won't be soft because they're too afraid to molt because bigger crayfish are around. You put that crayfish in a tank by itself where it feels safe, it starts molting all over the place. Next thing you know, in a month you got a crayfish that came in this way, and next thing you know, in a month he's like already this big. Excuse me.
Fellow.
I do have more available, so yeah.
Going once to Dr. Awesome.
Winning price. And just so anybody knows, they're called the pink Sakura. So Sakura means cherry blossom, basically. So pink cherry blossom crayfish.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's Japanese.
All right. Going twice.
Thanks.
Yeah, she likes your Sawase.
You too.
All right. It's sold to Doc.
Doc, awesome. Getting that fish room back together.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to get stuff done. All righty. Thank you very much, Ross.
Wow, one of them molted in transit. Man, they couldn't wait to get out of that tank with those other crayfish.
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
Nice.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Ross. Good to see you.
Thanks, Ross.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
All right. Where are we at here? Number 5. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go, Dylan. All right. We got the one and only Dylan from Fish for You coming up again. It's nice to see you, bud.
Nice seeing you too.
So you got 3 things tonight. Let
Yep.
me get a video up first in the order I have wrote down because it doesn't come on the screen like that, you know. Never does. All right. First up is CPDs. You're going to get where to go 6 of them. The starting bid will be $15.
Yep. Yeah, so the CPDs, they're full grown. We had an issue trying to get them from like fish stores and everything a while back. They would always come with parasites or worms or whatever, and then you'd have them for a week, they'd all die off on you. We finally got them at a PetSmart. It was like the second day they had opened, so nothing had a chance to get sick yet. Grabbed up, I think, 10 of them. Like 4 or 5 of them died, and then now we have, I think this is the 3rd generation from those ones. So these ones are completely tank raised and grown. Their grandparents were tank raised and grown. The only time they ever saw a net was so that I could scoop them up in here and get this video of them. So, I mean, if you have to get them out of your tank, it should be real easy to catch them out. But I'll give you whatever sex of males or whatever ratio of males to females that you want. I recommend 2 males for every 1 female. That way you can kind of get the females to where they need to be. Like the males will try and lure them over to like the moss cup or whatever. If you have too many females and not enough males, you're not going to get the most breeding that you can. But if you want 50-50 males, females, if you want 2 males, 6 females, or 2 males and 4 females, or 4 males and 2 females, just let me know. We got plenty of them. But yeah, I think they're going for like $7 to like $13 each online or on stores, depending on where you get them. These ones are all healthy. We've been feeding them live baby brine shrimp once a day and then flake the other time. That way they'll take either or for you, whichever you want to feed them when you get them home. But yeah,
Anthony, $45.
Yeah, I'll be nice to Doc.
You don't have to be nice to Doc.
No, I'm going to, because I have gotten some of these off of these guys, and they are awesome. Shipping is going to be $20.
Yeah, shipping for all of the stuff from me will be $20. That's going to be for priority. If you want it priority express, we can do that. It's going to be like $35 to $40, but everything should be fine in priority. If it's too cold, we'll put a heat pack in it. We'll make sure to insulate it, do everything for you.
Killer Kitty, $50.
Yeah. But these guys, they're going to be, the ones you see are what you're going to get. They're not full grown, but they're definitely breeding age already. They might get like a 1/4 inch bigger, but they're definitely ready to breed for you as soon as you put them in. You can see the females right on their anal fins. They have a black dot. That's the easiest way to sex them, and they also don't get as colorful as the males.
Doc Anthony's got money burning a hole in his pocket.
If you do want more of these, also I have more available. So we can just, whatever you want, like, I don't know, if you want 10 of them, we'll just average out the price for the 6, and then you can add more that way.
Yeah, they are lovely.
Yeah. No, these are one of my favorite fish. And we just got the dwarf emerald rasbora, but they hide so much compared to the CPDs. Like, I always see the CPDs, the dwarf emeralds, they're always behind the spawning mops. I can never even see them.
Yeah, I had the same issue. I have both also. And my emeralds, they love the back of a sponge filter. They'll shoot out, go back in, shoot out. But the CPDs, I agree. They are way better.
Yeah, no, even with my dwarf emeralds, I have the tank blacked out. Every time I move it, they just dart right to the back. With these guys, yeah, they're everywhere in the tank. And these, yeah, they've grown up in the tank that they're living in, so there's no reason for them to feel unsafe.
Going once to Doc Anthony for $55. No, these are. I forget where I first seen them, and I can't remember. I want to say it was Foxy and them. They had a bunch of them. They showed a video of them. They remind me of little trout.
Yeah. Yeah, they look exactly like them. Yeah, like the little rainbow trout, kind of.
All right, sold to Doc Anthony for $55.
Thank you. Yeah, we can ship them out this week for you, next week, whenever you want.
Hold on a second here. I gotta make. What video is this? I might be jumping around. Well, it's already up. So it's going to mess Eduardo up. All right, next up is going to be the shrimp, since I hit that button instead. It happens. All right. All right, so we got 15 high-quality Neo Caridina shrimp. See, I knew he was going to do that. He has to pay attention to my video first. I'm so gonna get a nasty message. But thank you, Eddie, for helping. You have a choice between green jade, blue dream, and red cherry. Starting bid is $15.
Yep. Yeah. So every time we give away shrimp or sell shrimp or whatever, I'm going to give you more than what I say. So it says 15. You'll probably end up getting like 17, 18 in case anything happens in shipping. But what I'm going to do with these ones specifically is I'm going to go ahead and pick out the best quality ones for you. So as if I was going to start up a new tank with them, I'm going to go ahead and pick out the best ones out of them and give you those 15, and then you'll get an additional probably 3 juveniles just in case anything should happen. But I'll make sure the 15 you get, they're going to be sub-adult at least, possibly more than likely adult, because obviously they get prettier and prettier every time they molt. But yeah, specifically with the green jades and with the blue dreams, but our green jades are better quality. When you look up like quality charts on them, the darker they are is usually the higher quality. Like whenever I try and look up green jades, I never even see them this dark. These ones are almost black. It's kind of hard to tell that they're even green, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, they're really, really high quality green jade shrimp. Originally we got them from LJ's Shrimp, and I've had the colony going for I think about 2 years now. Same with the blue dreams, but those are only about a year. I think we got them at Clash last year, yeah. And then the red cherries originally about 3 years ago were Petco shrimp. So we've basically what we do for the shrimp is anytime we just see a bad one, we'll just take it out, toss it in a 20-gallon long, and that's our call tank. And so yeah, anytime we see a shrimp that doesn't belong, we just pick it out. Yeah. So yeah, you can get the choice between the blue dreams, the green jades, and the red cherries. You can mix them if you want, I don't care, or you can just get all of one. But if you want like 7 and 7 or 7 and 8, whatever, I can do that for you too.
Henry, the shipping on these is also $20.
Yep. Yeah, the shipping on all of this stuff is going to be the same, $20 priority, or $35.40 express if you do want that. We'll have to figure that out depending on where you live. It could be different, but $20 priority. And if you're in the area, you're near us. We're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. You can always come by, pick it up from us too if you don't want it shipped.
Come on, Scotty. The clash is in October.
Scotty, you pay double for shipping just because.
It's gonna cost you $40 if he does that.
We'll have all these at the Clash for you, Scotty. You don't have to wait till then.
He could buy more then.
Yeah, you can buy more. We'll have them even better quality then for you. Yeah, no,
they are beautiful shrimp.
Yeah, the green jades are my favorite. They're like, I think out of the neocaradinas that we have, they're the rarest, and they're definitely the most difficult to call, because when we first started trying to get these ones going, it took us about 6 months before we even had ones that like I could see in the tank, because they blend into all the plants. It's so hard to call them. But it took a long time for those green jades.
Mousy files, $24.
Yeah, if you're looking to start up a shrimp colony to breed and sell, I would recommend, this is a great deal. You're not going to get them for this cheap and at this quality.
All right, timer went off. We got going once to Mousy Files. I almost want to say, whenever I see that, I think it says Mousy Flies.
Darlene's at 25.
Actually, Nancy B got in first at 25.
Okay, Nancy B in Tennessee, 25.
No.
Darlene,
yeah,
you want to go 26?
We breed all of the shrimp in with our Corydoras as well. So, like, if you have Cory tank, you want to throw them in, they're not going to eat them.
No, come on, computer. Let's see. Is the other people out? I'm thinking so. But I'm going to be courteous hit the going once. Wait a couple seconds and do twice. Mousy flies.
26.
Gotta put a dollar sign in front. Yeah. I just said flies. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. I knew I was going to do that.
You just said it too.
$20 shipping for these, Whip.
Yep, $20. And we'll do live arrival guarantee for all of these shipping. So if anything happens, just send me a picture within a few hours of the box getting there. Make sure you send it before you open the bag. That way you don't have an ammonia spike or anything like that. But yeah, we'll take care of you then if it does happen to die off.
What's up, Vibes? Mousy Files. Oh man, I'm sorry, Mousy. Remember I say it's gonna be Mousy Flies. I can't. That's how I'm gonna see it every time now. It's stuck in my head. I apologize.
Darlene's out.
There was somebody else too. Yeah. Do 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 do. Sold.
That's it.
Perfect. Thank you. Yep. Just message me, email me with which ones you want. If you want a half and half, or you would just want all of one, let me know.
All right. Next up, before Eduardo wants to knock my head off, we got some guppies. They're awesome looking. My fingers don't type fast, so you gotta...
Yeah, Jake, the dollar sign is a rule. It's not considered a bid unless you put a dollar sign on it.
Yep. It stands out better with it. And also, that's my rule.
You're interested.
All right, we got some black. Where are we at here? Man, this thing, I'm all messed up. We got 3 pairs of black metal lace guppies. What was that? Vietnam?
Yep. Yeah, these are the Vietnam strain. So you'll see when the video starts, but most black metal lace guppies, the pattern goes all the way from their head all the way down to their tail. These ones, their tail is completely black. So they still have the black metal lace pattern in their body. Their tail is completely black, though. We got these from a local breeder. He's in the Cichlid Club of York with us, and I have never seen these before him. So these 3 pairs that you see here are the ones you'll be getting. They have incredible tails. Their bodies aren't too small, so they can still swim around. I've never seen these anywhere. I tried to look them up online, couldn't find them online. They do not eat their babies. They breed like crazy. We got them from him, brought them home. I'm not even joking. I put them in the tank, and as soon as I put them in the tank, the females had already given birth. So I'll throw in a bunch of fry with these as well because I have way too many. But
there you go, Skip.
Yeah, I'll get you these 6, and I'll throw in a handful, at least 6 fry with it too. But yeah, they just go crazy. They don't eat their babies. They're super easy. The tank I have them in right now, it's just got Java ferns in it. So it's not like overly planted. They just do not eat their babies. I got the CPDs in with them too, growing out. So yeah, they're great community fish. If you like guppies, or if you just want an easy fish to breed for profit, this is the one for you.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, I really like them. I've like I said, I've never seen them with the all black tail before, and I think it's so cool how they have the half and half pattern.
I even like the white spots is on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them get that. Now, like at the base of their tail, sometimes the pattern will leak just a little bit onto the base of their tail. Some people like that. I try and call those ones and like move them to a different tank. That way we get all of them looking the same. But I mean, if you want ones that have white on the tail, let me know. I can try and get them for you like that too. But if you don't say anything, it'll be these ones that you'll be getting as the pairs.
Yeah, they've even got the pattern in the dorsal fin. That's beautiful.
Yeah. No, they're really good quality. And their tails are big. They can still swim around though. And I mean, every now and then I'll see one of them that's chilling on top of a leaf, but it's only for like 5 minutes. Then he's going back and swimming around. It's not like they're resting on the bottom constantly. I have plecos in the tank with them. If they were resting on the bottom, they'd be getting beat up. So yeah, their fins are real nice. They don't have any damage on them.
Oh, thank you very much, Vibes Aquatics, for the $1.99 super sticker. I can't see it right now, but I have a feeling it says Vibes on it.
Doc wants to know if he should bid. Well,
It's up
this
to him.
is an auction, so I'm going to say yes.
Doc, if you want to break Skipper's heart, bid away.
I'll tell you what, I really wanted those longfin cories earlier, but I don't know. Rent's coming up soon, so I gotta wait for that.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's
Going once, Skip.
Hey, Nathan, Skip really likes you right now.
Hey, it's an auction.
Hey, he's getting a deal. Yeah, I think we normally sell these for 15 each pair. So you're getting a real good deal here, Skipper.
He uses an air pump. What?
It's Eduardo.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like, all of these fish, the camera doesn't do it justice. I mean, I'm sitting there with a camera, a flashlight, like, trying to shine it on this to get the best, but when they're in the tank, the light's right on top of them, they look way better.
All right. So, you could have caged. I would not have been mad. That's the name of the game. It's called an auction.
Yeah. No, you got a good deal. I'm excited for these for you.
Mic off and cry.
I wouldn't have cried. All right, Dylan, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Yep, and thanks to everyone that supported us. We appreciate that. And then hopefully we'll see you back here next time.
Yep.
All right.
Take
Sweet.
care.
Yep, you too.
All right. Now, I got to do this next one different. I got to find it first.
Killer Kitty said she expects a members video of these fish when you get them.
Well, yeah, so that is something I do. Whenever I do an unboxing, I do that.
Yep.
Let me bring Kenny up. I'm being a butthead. Sorry, Kenny.
Hey, I like that crap on your head, man.
You like that?
Yeah.
I'm just lazy. I wanted to use Danny's setup since it was already here. Didn't have to go up and get the. I was already streaming from here earlier for that football stream. So.
Yep.
And I don't know if you know, Skip, but Killer Kitty just gifted 10 Skipper memberships.
Yep.
Oh, thank you very much. No, I didn't know that because I'm trying to set these videos up real quick.
What's up, Jake or Katie, whichever?
All right. All right. I think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I think this is the first time I've ever done this. But thank you very much, Killer Kitty, for gifting 10 memberships. Let's see who they are. I want to welcome LJ Shrimp, Nancy B in Tennessee, Ross Baltimore, Aquarium Fantasy, Fish Nerd, First Class Fish, Uncle Smiley, David's Aquatics, and Lady R. To the bottom dwellers, thank you very much. All right, so first up, these are awesome fish. And oh, come on. All right, Kaylee, thank you very much for gifting 5. I was getting ready to get into what I was going to say, and she got me. 5 memberships. Jeff Pellins, Vibes Aquatics, Linda Worth, and Atkins Nature Aquariums. Thank you very much and welcome. All right, I gotta quit looking at that screen. First up is, let's see, there it is. I'm gonna mess this up. Ginga, Ruba, Endlers.
Ginga Ruba. They got an RA at the end. So you were close. These are a stunning little live bearer. Males only get about maybe an inch at most. Females will get a little bigger. They might get up to the 2-inch mark, but the video is real hard to catch how gorgeous these little guys are. It flashes in once in a while, and they never stop moving. But very prolific. The males get all these crazy pinks and reds and oranges through the side. And the females stay kind of a platinum color, and occasionally we'll get a little bit of orange in their tail fin. But overall, beautiful, beautiful little fish.
How little is little?
Like I said, males are going to probably be top ending about at most an inch, and the females are probably 1.5 to 2 inches.
And what are we charging for shipping, Kenny?
$20. That's 3-day priority, medium box.
Killer kitties at 10.
I'm gonna tell you, I do have these Endlers, and they are stunning in person. Videos do not do them justice.
Hagen Hill Design is at 15.
Is that
Linda's
actually
at 15? Linda's at 15. Hagen Hill came after.
Yeah. Whatever shows up on my screen, I just hit the first one.
Mm-hmm. Linda at 15. Come on, Eddie. These will look good down there in Miami.
Yeah, what's nice about these fish is they don't get real big. So you can it could be like a nano aquarium. But the thing is once they start breeding, you're going to have to move the babies.
You're going to have lots of them. I haven't noticed them really preying on the babies either. But I do keep, as you can see in the tank, heavily guppy grass. So, the babies. But as you can see, there's several of them in this photo. And you don't see the females chasing them down. So, and like I said, a video does them no justice, really.
No.
For what they are in person. I have to do a better video before the next one. I thought I had. Did I send you the wrong one, Skip? I may have. Because this one's not showing their colors very well.
You see it at the very end.
Yeah, Eddie, your keyboard is wacky because looking at those posts, you'd never know you were a teacher.
Oh, you got Paul ain't holding nothing back tonight, man.
Nope.
Oh, well, you're late, Stephen P., but welcome in. That's all right, bud.
How's it going, Stephen?
Nancy says she thinks it's the keyboard operator, Paul.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I'm just saying he said it to the keyboard screwy, and I'm hoping that it's the keyboard because he is a teacher.
Let's go with that.
I'm going there.
And whoever wins any of my auctions tonight, if you get your payment in before Monday I plan to ship. So they'll be out Monday.
Killer Kitty at 20.
Did Paulie ever hold anything back? No.
No, he doesn't.
Whip, I'm from New Jersey. We don't do things like that.
He's from New Jersey.
I'm from New Jersey. I was born in the Bronx, so you got double.
No, you're from Florida.
Did I hear it?
You did.
Yes, you did.
All right. Going once to Curl Kitty.
And to any of the winners, all you have to do is reach out to me at daniken.aquatics@gmail.com. And we'll exchange what we're looking at, and then you can pay us through PayPal is where we get paid.
You will be very happy with these fish. going twice. Well, thank you very much, Vibes Aquatics, for $1.99 super chat. It says thanks, Kalish. We don't do 50 cents.
No,
It's
50 cents, Hagen.
It's dollars only. That is something I did not say at the beginning, and I apologize.
Hey, Steve. Stephen P. 2003.
He says, LOL, dang. Well, guess what?
21.
Yep.
Stinker.
Stinker.
He's lucky. I almost hit the button for sold. That's why I said that.
Stinker, he calls him.
Yeah.
No, it's Stanker. It's like
Stanger.
Fanger. But a Stanger.
Killer Kitty, are you in or are you
She
out?
says he'll go to Hagen.
All
So
right.
it looks like she's out at 21.
Sold.
He-
Hagen Hill Design, $21.
That's Stanker. He got me. All right. Let's see. Next up are another awesome fish. They are Super Red Bristlenose. You're going to be getting a 4-pack of these. And starting bid is whatever you put in the chat.
And so you all know, whoever gets these fish are going to be lucky because you're going to get probably, I would say, 2.5 to 4 inch. So they're almost adult size, some of them.
Not the longfin, right, Kenny?
These are not longfin. No, these are regular super reds.
Yep.
But they stay that beautiful red.
Mm-hmm.
Or orange. I call that more orange, but how
But
they
they
came up
are-
with super red, I don't know. But
Shipping is
$20. 3-day priority.
They are pretty.
And can you refresh people's minds? How big are they going to get?
Max for a male would probably be 4 inch.
So you don't need a big footprint tank for these 20 longs. They'd be happy as pigs and you know what.
Mm-hmm.
in a blanket.
Yeah.
And one thing I always do bring up, should you be the lucky winner, Danikens do sell these beautiful caves as well. And I do have about 20 of them, or maybe 25 of them left down here. And there'd be room in the box for those as well. So we sell the large caves for $10, mediums for $8, and smalls for $7.
Come on, peeps. Getting 4 of these guys.
Vibes, I'm pretty sure you do need those. That must have been a typo.
Yeah, I think you must have an Apple.
Yep. Autocorrect came in there. I think I do need those is what he's saying.
I actually have some of these from Kenny. I got them off the last auction.
Larry D, $10.
And they do not hide. They're out all the time, just like this.
20. Long shoal.
They are gorgeous. And no, they are not shy. Extremely easy to take care of, too. They love canned green beans. And then they get tropical granules and then brine shrimp with spirulina is what I'd feed these guys.
Doc Anthony in at 21.
How many is 4 of them?
Yep. Well, Dr. Anthony's got an unfair advantage over them all. He lives close to me, so he doesn't have to pay shipping. He knows that. So he's in Oregon now.
That's the buzzer. Larry D, 22.
There was a question asked about, are there more available at the winning bid? Like if somebody said whatever.
To be truthful, I normally at the swaps I put 2 in a bag for $30 is what I usually get for them. So I would say no at the current winning bid. I don't think I would be interested in putting it additionals for that price.
Doc Anthony, 25.
How far away does he live from you?
I don't even know where in Portland he moved, to be honest. I know he's in Oregon somewhere. Not quite sure what area he decided on.
I'm gonna tell you what, I've been up there with you, and what could be like 4 miles could be like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So, just like where Doc lived out in LA, it was crazy.
Rachel said about 30 minutes, she thinks.
Ooh, yummy. My wife got me a little Gimra. How's it go, Danielle? Gimraku? Yeah, Guy Gram Kiem.
All right, sold to the Doc for $25.
Say that 10 times fast, Kenny.
Man, it's good though, man. Basically, Korean barbecue.
All right, next up is another beautiful fish. It's also a pleco. It's going to be longfin albinos. You're getting a 4-pack, and the starting bid is whatever you put in the chat.
So, Kenny, those 333s you sent me,
Uh-huh.
I've seen them twice. The day I put them in the tank and about a week later, the only reason I know they're still alive is the pellets are disappearing.
Danny and I, all of our pleco tanks, we have it set up so that they have no choice. We're going to see them. We put wood and then put all of our pleco caves under the wood. So we always have our eyeballs on them, luckily.
So you got super reds and whites growing out together, right?
It's just a grow out tank. That's the only reason they're in there together. No crossbreeding.
They're just friends.
Seriously, people.
And once I start seeing bristles on the males, then they get put back into their original tanks.
Skipper's at 10.
These are beautiful fish. Come on.
They are fun.
I used to have. The freaking male is beautiful. The fins on these fish are just awesome. Like they're amazing.
They're, matter of fact, showing them just mowing the green beans, man. And if you never kept the bristlenose before, green beans are a very important part of their diet. You probably want to do it at least once a week. It helps keep them cleaned out.
Keeps them regular.
Yep. If you feed bristlenose too much with a protein type diet, it can cause problems with their intestinal tract. So either green beans or some kind of algae tab or something to get some greens going through them to keep things flowing.
Kenny, are they too small at this size to tell the sex?
Yeah, these would be unsexed. I can do my darndest, but it's real hard at this size. So the males a lot of times take a little longer to get mature, so they don't show their bristles as soon as they should sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a timer.
Yep.
Skipper is the current leader.
Going once.
I kind of wait for the delay. I know he's gonna
19.
do it.
Doc Anthony, 19. Back to you, Skip.
20. Skip.
Skip it. 20 simoleons. All right, Mr. Oh, there he is, 22.
Oh.
He's trying to scare you off the boat there, Skip.
You know what? I'm gonna let Doc spend his money tonight.
No, like I said, he doesn't have to pay shipping, man.
Skull,
Oh,
25.
Skull.
Whoa, shit.
Curtis jumped in at the last minute. How does that make you feel, Doc?
Damn, Skull. He got that in just whenever I said I'm out, and I was
That's
not
it.
looking at the screen. All right.
Skull got
him
it.
for
Curtis has
25.
got it. Doc Anthony wasn't feeling that one.
I gotta say something. This is the first time in the Aquarist Auction history of the 15 episodes that we had that someone just got sniped.
Sniped?
Sniped.
Well, they being a jerk in chat or something?
No. There, read that.
Oh.
Like you see that at other auctions, you know?
Right.
That's pretty cool, though. Damn, Doc, he got us. We'll get him back. All right. Damn it, Skull. We're going to get you. But next up, you're going to get 3 pairs of some very beautiful guppies. They are the Dumbo Red Mosaic Guppies.
Anthony had a question. If you win 2 lots from the same breeder, is shipping combined or stacked? And it all depends, Anthony, on if it can fit in the same box or not. If it can, I'm sure that they would probably consider combining shipping on those things, but just depends on how it fits. Is that right, Skip?
Yeah.
Now, these are our A line of the Mosaics. We've never offered any of these for sale before. We've let this colony go now for about 3 years. And as you can see, pretty straight line. Females have the beautiful blue in the fin. You'll see them once in a while. The runs with the gray and just the blue there. Males have the extravagant red and black going throughout. And then the Dumbo, what a Dumbo makes it a Dumbo, it has those cute little front fins that give it that kind of a Dumbo look to them. That's how it comes up with that.
$10. Hagen Hill.
I seen these ones in person. This video does not do them justice.
Yeah. We normally get $30 a pair for these to give our people an idea of what they value for at the swaps and everything else around here. So,
Killer Kitty, 15. Hagen Hill, 20.
This is the first time that I had a short on here loop. Remember the last time last month?
Yep.
Keep hitting the button.
Yeah.
They must have finally fixed it.
Yeah, because it just keeps going.
I keep looking at it. I'm like, I'm ready to hit the play button.
And almost all my guppy, shrimp, any of my tanks, I'm doing a lot of breeding, and I don't like to take the algae off if I can prevent it. So I cleaned a little bit of the algae off for you guys on this one just so I could take some pictures. But I like that algae in for the little ones. They love it.
Come on, these guys go for $30 a pair. Getting 6 for 20.
That is a good deal. But I truly like to live like an auction. That's why I don't put, generally speaking, I don't put minimums on what I'm selling. So just to keep it fun for everybody.
Eddie, we don't need to know these things. TMI.
Oh my God, do I dare look? Eduardo.
Eddie Wardo.
Notice though, Paul, that he perfectly typed that out. There was
Yes,
no.
I know. I think he wanted everybody to know what that meant.
Yep.
Oh. And that is why I like Eduardo. He's got the same issue I have. No filter between here and here. It was an absolute pleasure. I finally got to meet him in person last 2 weekends ago, and it was awesome. Finally get to meet him.
When you were at Peplin's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've met him once at the Clash 2 years ago.
He is hilarious.
Yep.
Ring my bell.
Yep.
He's so lucky.
Stole those, Hagen. You got a steal there.
Yeah, he did.
All right. So, what did they get? $20?
Yep.
For right now, we're going once.
Kenny, he's talking some crap about you again.
Who is?
Your buddy.
Oh, Eduardo?
Yes, Ed Weirdo.
Well, I always knew you loved red lights, Eddie. Oh my gosh. All right, sold to Hagen for $20.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys having me up.
All right, Ken.
Yeah, it's good.
We will see you in the next one.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Yep. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Oh my. Let's see here. I was going to end up doing something I probably didn't want to do. I just hit a button and it could have been ugly. All right, next up, we got Max. He's in the background. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, brother. All right. Now, let's see here. Okay, there he is.
There he is. Hey, Max.
Hi, how you doing today?
Good, good.
Pretty good yourself. I'm trying to get to your folder here.
I did forget. It's probably too late and it's fine. I forgot to send you one picture just of the parents of these angels. But I emailed that to you a little while ago.
Oh yeah, I have not even looked at that.
Oh yeah, it's probably more trouble than it's worth. But anyway.
Thanks for being here. It's been a while.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's been busy.
All right, first up is a fish that I already have. It is the Barbatus.
Yeah.
Say it all, Skip. Say the whole name.
Nope. You know how long it took me to say Barbatus? Okay. So you're getting 6 of these beautiful things.
They're about an inch and a half long, juveniles. I will do my best to sex them, but I don't think they're really sexable yet. Any of the ones I have available. I actually forgot what I even decided on these. I think I was going to start the group of 6 at $50.
50. Yep.
Max, how big are these guys going to get full grown?
These get pretty big. They will get a good 3 to 3.5 inches easy. They're really fun, Corey. They once they do develop more, the males and females are very easy to tell apart. The males get more pointed dorsal fins. Pectoral fins. But yeah, really fun fish. They one of the largest, or I should say one of the longest cory type fish around there. I know they're scleromystax. I'm not sure.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
Right.
At least you're brave enough to try it.
Sorry, I got to answer a question. I'm going to tell you, these are awesome fish. I do have some. I got to get them to breed again. Where are we at here? Fish Nerd is the highest bid, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
60.
Yeah.
That's $10 a fish. That's cheap.
Yeah.
Shipping. What did we ship?
Oh, shipping. I do UPS. Second day air is gonna be in the 20 to probably 25 max range for this.
Alex Kumanoff sweeps in $75.
Yeah, these guys have bred really well for me, and I'll tell you, I know some people have difficulty with them. I think it's just that I live at almost 7,000 feet elevation, and I think that helps. That might sound crazy, but I think it's got something to do with, they do come from the mountains. Anyway, just an interesting side note.
So are they in a heated tank?
No, they are not. They definitely are good with cooler temperatures. I actually would not keep these guys all that warm. They and they're happy even going down into the upper 60s if you So they're a great option for a tank. That you don't want to bother heating. Now, one thing to mention, these, as opposed to a lot of other cories, these will eat shrimp. These are much bigger. They get much larger. They
got a bigger mouth.
Yeah, they got a pretty good sized mouth when they get bigger, and they will chow down on whatever they can fit in there.
Fish Nerd's at 80. Fish Nerd is at 80.
So I say 20 to 25. I just do UPS. I'll max it out at 25 for the shipping, but you can just, whoever wins can just give me your address and I can, get an exact number on there. Or actually, I just need the zip code. Yes.
We got going once at Fish Nerd for $80. The timer has went off.
Yeah, Eddie, I do like to eat shrimp.
How many fish in this lot? Is 6 of them, Alishon?
I can do additional fish as well if somebody wants more. That is not a problem at all. So whatever the winning is, whatever the winning price is, I can do additional fish for that.
Alec
at 85.
Sweeping in there. Got a little bidding war. Fish Nerd's out.
All right. We'll be going twice. This freaking thing. They are awesome. I love mine.
They're great. They don't hide either. They're always out and about doing stuff. They're really cool.
So what would we get? All right, we are sold to Alec, $85.
Congratulations.
They are nice. They are beautiful. All right. What do we got next here? Oh, we got these things called angelfish. I don't know if people know what those are.
These are some really nice angels. Actually, they kind of got somewhat introduced earlier. These come from a really high red koi pair of Steve Rubickies. So we've got, now these are still younger, but they're ranging from, I'd say, the 1.5 to probably 2.5 inch diameter for the body size.
Oh, those guys got a lot of color.
Yeah, they're pretty much all, I mean, there's like a couple little white patches, but for the most part, they're almost solid orange. So this is going to be a really spectacular group when they mature.
You're getting a group of 5 of them.
You're getting these 5 specific fish, actually.
Starting bid is $100.
And it's going to be these exact fish with this group.
Man, they are stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I probably have it somewhere in my I meant to send you a picture and I just did it too late of my of the parents. Maybe I can hold it up to the camera.
No, just hold on a second. I got you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of doesn't work with the light. But yeah, really awesome angels. Just some great that's the thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So those are the parents. Just amazing amazing orange on these guys, and they produce some really really great fry.
We got $100 to Doc Anthony.
Doc Awesome in the house again.
Oh, I still got some other fish for you.
Yeah,
shipping on these is gonna, again, I mean, and everything is upgradable to overnight, but the standard I do is UPS second day air, and these, they're significantly larger, so they got to be bagged in pretty good sized bags, probably right around 30, maybe 35 for second day air on these. I'm gonna have to go with the significantly larger box for those.
So did Doc Anthony win those red bristlenose?
Yeah.
Here we go. They're all going. He's got a color scheme tank going on right there.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he heard us talking about the pink color scheme for Eduardo, and he thought that was a brilliant idea.
He wants to go orange here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he wants to get orange.
But yeah, these are again, yeah, these came from that pair I got from Steve Rubicki. He's got some really amazing stuff. And
I got a question here. Curtis wants to know if you've got any all black angels.
I do not. These are the, my main thing is shrimp. I do a lot of cories, and I love Steve's angels, and they're just so spectacular. And I work with the local store that he was wanting me to do angels for a while, so I finally got to breed in these guys because they're just spectacular.
Whip asked, what he said, how have I not heard of Max before? This must be the first auction you attended, Whip. He's been here before.
No, you've been here like three, 4 times, Max, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been on of them now. I'm not that active on. I need to be, and I'll be getting there. I'm not that active on social media and stuff, just because I've been spending all my time building out fish rooms lately.
Yeah,
But
I've seen the pictures.
I got my new space up and running, so I now have. I've got 56 40s and 44 20s up and cycling right now. So that's exciting. And it's just going to keep growing from there.
So what, basically shrimp, cories, and angelfish?
Yeah, actually, that's just the new space. I've still got stuff at home with another 120 tanks or so at home, which
Wow.
I'm doing most of my fish at home, and the new space I'm going to really be pushing out a whole lot of shrimp. So just growing.
All right,
great.
going once to Dr. Anthony, now going twice.
I think Doc Anthony's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Well, great deal on those guys. Those are some. It's going to be a real nice group when they mature.
They are amazing angels. Whenever you describe these, I'm gonna need you the next ones, the shrimps, the scrimps. Oh,
Okay.
Man, we still got 2 more to go. Hold on a minute. Okay, I know where I'm at now. We're good. All right, next up, you're gonna get a group of 15 high-grade, orange-eyed blue tigers. Now, I got a question: are they neos or Corydoras?
Now, these are Corydoras that I have adapted and breed in Neocorydoras parameters.
Okay.
So a lot of the fancy Corydoras. Oh, sorry, it's kind of a bad.
No, that's me. You're good.
A lot of the Corydoras, most of them you keep in very specific water with 0 KH and a low pH. But some of the wild type tigers you can adapt. So these, over the years, I adapted to Neocorydoras parameters. So I now breed these. It's right about pH 7.5 to 8. GH is 5, KH is 5. But like I said, they are pretty well adaptable. So it's just nice. It's something you don't see too often, and it's especially in the neo parameters. And these are some really really good color and stripes on this group of them. So these are primarily juveniles. This is a very close-up video. So juveniles tend to acclimate better to new parameters, and that way you're going to definitely get a good mix of sexes. If I could guess, I'd say probably female heavy, just because they are the higher grades tend to be more female.
Come on, Patrick. $3 of shrimp.
Yeah, it's honestly a crazy good price. I doubt you could find them online in neo parameters, and if you did, they'd probably be in the $8 to $10 a shrimp range.
Max, what's shipping on the shrimp?
Oh, shipping on the shrimp is $15, and that's either USPS priority or UPS second day air. That depend on my end. I just decide depending on what works best.
Max, we've got a question that someone's got really hard water, pH of 8.2. Would they be high? Be okay that high?
I think they would be fine. Do you know what your KH is? I would say if your KH is basically anything less than 8, you're probably going to be fine. And it's this exact group of shrimp. So, again, this is one of those, you are getting the exact shrimp in the video.
Eduardo broke.
beat me to-
That's it. Eduardo's at 45.
I love the orange eye on him, man. I think that's pretty neat.
Oh, it's really cool. It glows. It's really stands out.
Doc Anthony at 46.
And the tiger stripe
Well,
is gorgeous. The
Tank
blue and
says,
purple.
I don't think so. I'm going to 50.
50, Elfish.
The other nice thing about these is if you have neocardinas already, you can keep these with neocardinas and they're not going to interbreed, and they will not breed with neos. So, you don't get any weird mixes. A lot of times people don't want to mix different colored neos because then they end up breeding and you get a lot of wilds and low quality. But this is a good way to keep a couple different types of shrimp without any crossing.
Elfish, $50.
Going once to Elfish, the timer went off. I'm surprised I'm able to hear that. But it's going once to Elfish for $50. But Doc Anthony says no.
52.
We're going to give 52.
52.
Max, we got another question. Are there other Caradinas that you could put them with and they wouldn't crossbreed?
No. Well, I'm trying to think before I answer that completely. For the most part, no, they will mix. That's actually how a lot of the different Caradinas are created. Like you can make fancy tigers by mixing these with crystal shrimp, and basically then you go generations back and you mix them back with these, and it's a whole process, and you can develop new lines in doing that. I'm actually working on that with a new type, a fairly newish type of Caradina, a wild type called a cheetah that I've been breeding with shadow pandas, which is a Taiwan bee, to try to make my own pintos. It's going to be interesting.
No, neat.
Brandon wants to know, are these available off auction? Yeah, but it's probably not going to be this price, bud.
Yeah, they are available off auction, but yeah, they're going to be a bit more expensive.
All right, it's sold to Doc Anthony.
All right.
Oh, yeah. What'd that say? 52?
And Skip, you got 10 memberships from Xanadu.
Oh, shit.
Ross came in at 60. Right before he had sold.
He did. Sorry, Doc. It was in before I hit the enter button. Right now, it is at $60 to Ross. It's like people are able to read my mind. My face is behind all this. I did it for a reason. Contact info for these would be the email that's in the description. Doc. Emails in the description. Yeah, snipers are out tonight. I love it. It makes it more entertaining.
That's it.
The
drama.
But it's going once, going twice. Doc, are you in or out? Long range marksman. I love it. That's good. All right. Sold to Ross.
All right. Congratulations, Ross. I might have to actually talk to you about some sort of trade arrangement. We'll see. Got a few things I'm interested in.
All right, we got more scrims coming up, and oh my god, these things.
These are some special neos.
Yeah.
So these are still very new. I honestly don't know how these were made. I don't know what line they come from, but they're called Ocean Blue Neocaridina.
Whoa.
And they are the bluest Neos I've ever seen. Again, these are juveniles. These are still on the small side. They are really, but very good, hardy, nice shrimp, and they are just stunning. Very, very low call rate. It's not like I picked these out. This is basically a random scoop of juveniles.
Dude, they're freaking beautiful. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Eduardo's in the mix. 45 simoleons.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Max, but I'm sure it looks way better in person. And they're really blue on here. I can only imagine what they look like in person.
Yeah, one thing that I've really I find interesting with these now I've got really nice blue dreams as well. But man, when these get bigger, even their molt has a blue tint to them, which is just crazy. I've never seen that with Neos before.
Kalish 55.
Paul, they match your shirt, just saying.
I tell you, well, this is my Salty Dogs shirt.
And this is a group of 15 as well. It is these specific shrimp.
Now, I've got the only place I've got shrimp is in that planted bowl, and they're basically cherries, and they're starting to brown out. So I don't want to add any more shrimp in it just to.
Now these will be more readily available in the future, but I'm still building up numbers. So this is I do not have a lot of others for sale right now.
Go with the flow. $70. Go with the flow. Rich is digging deep into his pocket.
Richard finally woke up.
That's it.
Doc says methylene blue will do that.
I haven't even thought of trying that.
Oh yeah, so that you know that these are white shrimp. They were methylene blue. Yeah, whatever.
They started out as Snow Whites.
Yeah.
I think Richard was shaking out the couch cushions.
Yep.
How much time we have left?
40 seconds.
Oh man, I thought I heard I'm hearing shit now.
No, it's this.
Which doesn't sound anything like the
No, but you never know with Skip.
I know.
I haven't had a day off yet, so yes, it was by choice. So my hearing is a little off on certain things. Oh, like flamingos. All right, we're at $75 to go with the Flow Aquatics. If you want in, you better get there because
there it is.
It
That's
just went
once.
Boy, I ain't never seen a shrimp so blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked when I got them. I mean, again, you see them on a video, and then I was like, man, those are amazing. I got them, and they were it's just wild how consistent blue they are.
Vibes Aquatics, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Cream cheese, bacon, smoker, take shrimp to a whole new level. I'm enjoying the auction entertainment. Thank you, brother. There was also a membership milestone for Daniken Aquatics at 6 months. And Xanadu, thank you for gifting 10 memberships.
Max, Ben Peters is asking, are the adults darker?
No, they pretty much look like this. Now, this is, if you don't have a good light on them, they're going to look darker. But this is just, they are, from the time they are like an 1/8 inch big, they have an 1/8 inch, maybe like that big. They have that size, that color to them.
Beautiful, beautiful shrimp. All right, they are sold to Richard Reynolds. Go with the Flow Aquatics for $75.
$75.
Thank you very much
Congratulations.
for the 7-month membership milestone, Kalish. Thank you very much, Max.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having me. And you have a good night.
You too. Take care, Max.
All right. There's this guy that's up next. He came out of hibernation or something. I don't know. But the problem is, he's gonna have to get up off his butt and show these these plants because I couldn't get that stuff downloaded. You ready to go, Luke? Give me a thumbs up. I'll bring you up. All right, brother. Thank you for being here.
Hey,
What's up,
Luke.
y'all? Let me flip my camera around and stuff. You should, if you're doing a screen share, you should be able to view it off of Google Drive too, without downloading it.
I'm
But
working on that at the moment. That's
There it
kind of using you to do that as a distraction. All right. First up,
I don't know how the quality is going to be here,
ooh,
but I'll try to point.
I got you. I got you. All right. So first up, we're going to do a package of low tech plants. How many plants are there? I didn't count.
6.
You're going to get 6 low tech plants. The starting bid is going to be $30. Okay, let's get to the beginning here. The first one is that word. Dude, I can't say this stuff. Okay.
So, hey, can I? Are you good to show the photos then? I never got the fish in because I guess my Google Drive ran out of space, so I'll still go back and show those later. But I guess we'll do those last. And I'll flip it back around to my face and go back out and be a degen again. But yeah, if we want to start, I can say all the names. The one we're looking at here is Persicaria species Kawagoeanum. It's a nice Persicaria stem plant. All of these are pretty much going to be stem plants. I don't think there are any exceptions today. Oh, there's an Anubias. So most of them are stem plants, but this one is Persicaria Kawagoeanum. It's got narrow leaves and kind of an orangish. So, yeah. There's another Persicaria also in this lot. It's Persicaria species Sao Paulo. It's more neon pink instead, and it's something like 5 inches long instead of 3 per leaf. Nice plant. The one we're looking at here, this is Anubias nana pinto, so WYSIWYG, but you're gonna get to choose one of them. So I photographed all available. If you want to go back. And one more. So here, there are 2, top and bottom. And then the next one, there are 2 more. So there's the right side, and then the tiny leaves. That's also one. It's got a few heads, but I just chopped it up, so those leaves are tiny. 1 of 4, not all of them. This is Eleocharis acicularis mini, the dwarf hairgrass. You're going to get all of it, saved for a tiny little patch that I'm going to save for myself and put right back there. It's a nice plant, just gets unruly, and I have to rip it all out every so often. So now as so often. This is the other Persicaria that I was talking about earlier. This is Rotala rotundifolia Ceylon. It's the one with all the side shoots coming out all next to each other. You're gonna get that and more. So all these photos come pretty much from the 50, which is my collectoritis tank. I've got them growing out to give more quantity in other tanks.
Beautiful plants.
Yeah, go ahead.
This
Was that it? Or,
that was
right.
the last one on the low tech.
Sweet. How y'all been? Been a long time.
Yes. I'm glad you came out of hibernation.
Man, I've been so busy. Everything just comes down all at once, you know?
I hear you. Holy cow. That went quick.
Yep.
Going once to Xanadu for the low tech package plants. That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, so go ahead and email me, and then I'll send you those photos back, and we'll talk about which one you want for the Anubias.
Hey, your plants are awesome.
I was gonna say this is typical
Thank
Luke
you.
quality stuff here.
Yeah.
I enjoy myself.
Yeah, these. No, I know I still have plants. I bought so many plants, and I know that your plants I still have. I just can't remember what the heck they were.
Well, you know, if anyone is having trouble IDing plants, you can send me a photo, and I'll do my best to help out.
All right.
But
we're going to be sold to Xanadu for $40.
All right.
Xanadu.
Luke, we got a question here. What substrate do you use in that tank?
Whatever's cheapest. I just keep on stacking every year or so. I dump a little more in there because when I pull stuff out, sometimes a little bit of substrate comes with.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much everything. I think I started with some fluorite, then added some fluval stratum. There was some Amazonia that went in there at one point. There was some Amazonia 2 that went in there at some point. Yeah, pretty much all the aqua soils are in there. I don't think I have Landon. That may be the only one.
All right, next up, we got the high-tech plant pack. Starting bid is going to be $40.
Now, I do want to kind of qualify high-tech a little bit because that doesn't necessarily mean they need CO2. The low-tech ones can pretty much do whatever you want. The high-tech ones, if you're missing multiple factors, they're not going to be happy. So they do want low KH or high CO2. I recommend the low KH route. I personally do both, but yeah, I wouldn't say they require CO2. They're going to grow quite a bit slower. So then we can cycle through them. Right now, this is the Xyrus. Thanks for zooming in. It's this fan-shaped one. It's been pretty sought after. If you can see in the front of it, there's a little pup. And then behind it, there are 2 more. So you're going to be getting a pup, not the mother. But that mother is approximately 6 inches wide and approximately 1/16 of an inch the other width.
Dang, that's a beautiful plant.
Yeah, it's a great one. That one is probably going to be the toughest to grow out of all of them. This one is Rotala macrandra mini type 2. You can see the tiny ass leaves. Those leaves are probably 5 millimeters long each, and then they curl, so they're not very wide. This one you should be able to get away with just low KH. won't need any CO2 or anything like that. It'll grow in lower light, but it'll be kind of lankier and the leaves will get a little bit bigger. And I don't like that because the point of this one is kind of just to have those tiny curled up leaves. This one is Rotala indica. These are those round leaves. This is another on the easier end of this bag. They're not a super fast growing Rotala. They have a pretty stiff stem and nice round leaves. They stay pretty small. Yes, Steven, we can do that, no problem.
You got that, okay.
This is Ludwigia inclinata cuba. It's a nice lime green on the bottom. In highlight, it'll get orange with a little bit of red in it, but not too red. There are more red cultivars of it. It's a nice orange.
Which one am I zooming in on?
The one right to the left of the Rotala indica with the piebald leaves. This is
right here, where my mouse.
Species Bell M. In the top of this photo still.
Right
It's pretty much dead center. It's got nice purple leaves, and it's got, yep, there we go. Green leaves with purple piebald spotting on them. It's a pretty small limno, but it's not super difficult to grow. Oh, we ran out of time before I even finished talking.
No, you can keep going. You're good.
I think that's, yeah, no, go ahead to the next one.
That's the last one.
Was there not one more?
No.
All right.
Yeah, it's all of them, bud.
Steven at 50.
Whoa. Hey, all right, we got bidding war. Go ahead and keep talking about this.
I don't know, not much to say, you know. I just kind of, I have collectoritis, and it's not really checked. So this 50-gallon that all the photos come out of keeps on accumulating more species of plants, and they need trimming. It's about a 4.5 hour process, about twice a week for me. I run a lot of CO2. Wouldn't recommend the amount of CO2 I run for everyone, but I have fun trimming the plants. It kind of de-stresses me a little bit. It can most certainly be aggravating.
I just learned something. Oh my God, you can teach a redneck goat some new tricks.
Uh-oh. What's up with that?
Holy cow. That's freaking scary. Oh, I can highlight. What? That's craziness.
Look at that, man.
I'll tell you.
Hey. Going once to Xanadu at 55. Steven, are you out?
You can get all the plants. I'm good with that.
How about it?
That's easier to ship. We're looking at $10 for shipping for each of the lots, by the way. We're going to do priority. We can upgrade if you want. And then if we combine, we'll most likely have to charge a little bit more because I'll have to go to a bigger box, but we can definitely combine.
All right, sold to Xanadu for 55. Well, I just learned something today. That's creepy.
I'm going to tell you something, Skip. Go buy the lottery ticket right now.
Right? Let's see. Let's get to the wet feet plant pack. All right. There we are.
These are going to be plants that you want to have rooted in the tank, but not with their leaves all the way in. You know, the same way that pothos has gotten kind of popular. But these are some other species that I really like, and I've got growing out of the lowboy and in the paludarium. So this is a begonia species. It's got pretty nice leaves. It flowers all the time for me. It's cute. You'll get about a 5-leaf portion or so with the rhizome and probably some roots. I haven't pulled it out yet, so we'll see.
All right, which one is it?
This one's Hyptis lawrenceana. It's the stem in the middle. This one will grow fully aquatic, actually, but it's very, very difficult. Or not difficult. If you just blast a lot of CO2, it'll be okay. But it gets nice, deep purple-brown when it's got highlight, and it grows like a weed immersed. So I like to have it with wet feet instead of completely submerged. This is Philodendron camposportoanum. So this one looks pretty similar to a pothos or to a Philodendron micans, which I have also in the lot, but you can see the little ears on the top of each leaf. Each leaf is about 4 inches long or so and about 3 inches wide. It's a vining type philodendron. And this one is micans. Yep. Darker.
Yes.
Nice deep green, velvety. It's a nice plant. That one I did already trim. It's about 7 leaves, I think. Not looking at it right now, but this one is better displayed in the photo here.
Luke, Steven wants to know the light requirements for the wet feet plants.
Not very high. These are all going to be aeroids, basically. The begonia is not, but all of them will grow in the understory. If you give them more light and you treat them nicely, they'll probably send out mature leaves faster. For those who don't know, aeroids kind of have these immature leaves that all sort of look like each other. And then once they're well established and climbing up a tree, they kind of tend to make less internodal space and then make fancier leaves as well. This one is, yeah, Syngonium species Trileaf Wonder. It's a Syngonium. They grow similarly, but probably the fastest of the group. This one gets nice leaves. They get a little bit bigger than is photographed, and they kind of make 5 lobes, contrary to the name. They've got a little bit of white right in the midrib of all of them.
They're beautiful plants.
Mm-hmm.
They're all really easy too, as long as you don't put their leaves all the way in the water.
That'd be nice if you had like a what do they call it, bulb system?
Yeah, bog garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a client that has, I built an acrylic cage in the back of his tank that's essentially a hang-on back bog filter. He has 2 canister filters, so we have one outflow going to that thing, and it spills back over into the tank. We've got pots of plants in leca just kind of sitting there. It looks like a hang-on back that stretches the entire back of his tank, pretty much.
Okay. We're going once to Branton for $40. Yeah, these are beautiful. I started recently getting into plants that you can grow outside of an aquarium or like dip in, like these. But now I'm gonna have to rethink my fish room. Yeah.
I mean, it's really fun to have these things. They look pretty good. They're easy to grow, and I mean, why not?
Going twice. The only thing is you're gonna have to show the guppies though. 'Cause that's all.
Yep.
We're gonna say sold to Branton for $40.
Sweet.
T-O-N. All right, that's it for the plants. Next up, I'm gonna have to make your screen bigger if you're gonna be showing the fish. Let's see here. There we go.
Hopefully they cooperate.
Yeah, they are.
Beautiful. All right, next up is 6 24-karat gold guppies.
Yep, whoever wins, include in the email. We can work out whatever gender ratios you want. Hopefully they cooperate here. I'm just going to leave the camera and let them swim in and out of frame. This is one of the farming low boys. They don't have too much pattern to them, so hopefully the low quality doesn't bother too much, but their front end is platinum white, fades into a gold, and then the tails on the males kind of vary from white down to a bronzy orange. Pretty nice fish.
What's the shipping on these?
I'll do the same, but if you want them overnighted, we can also do that.
Well, what was the? I forgot the first amount.
No, $10 for priority. They're pretty prolific. The tank they're in can hold about 70 gallons, but it's not completely full. So it's plumbed all the way into the bottom low boy also. So total system volume is about 90, I'd say. But they've got a bunch of space in between pots. They're kind of darting in and out all the time. If I had to give a conservative guess, I'd say I've got about 150 in here. If I give a number that I think is more accurate, but maybe overreaching a bit, I'd say it's more like 300. But they're fun.
Killer kitty at $35.
Still sitting at 35. Skipper at 36.
Oh, damn woman.
Killer at 37.
Did we bait Skipper back into a war?
Xanadu, don't count Skipper out just yet. He's going to go shake the couch out for some spare change. Skipper at 40. Must have been a lot of change in that couch.
Flip the house upside down.
Killer's up to 45. This woman will not be denied.
Yeah, it's killer kitty. I see why. There ain't no curl at all.
Killer kitty. Come on, Skip. There it is. You got your last chance here.
I'm going to give the sniper a chance.
$49. Doc Anthony.
Going once to Doc Anthony for $49. Yeah,
We're making poor Whip all anxious here.
He's
Killer Kitty at 50. $50.
Got a bidding war, so whenever one of yins are out, just let me know, and then it's sold.
Because
I'm out.
Skipper's going to jump back in.
No, I'm out.
Kitty's at 50.
Oh man, I know those damn guppies are beautiful too.
Come on, Doc. I know you need to finish out that fish room.
Yeah, he needs a little yellow to go with all that red, huh, Paul?
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know.
Yellow and orange. Was he
Yep.
turned into a Kansas City Chief fan?
No. They're red.
Yeah, that's different.
Hey, Doc, it took me a couple days, but I emailed you back
55. Doc Anthony,
Just,
55.
while you're still here.
Whoop,
Killer
57.
57.
I'm telling you, Kaylee, they are gorgeous.
Come on, Doc. I know you're getting that pension check. Cash it and pay for the fish. Doc Awesome's gone quiet.
That's why I did the going once.
He got quiet.
He must just be thinking about it, Paul.
No,
Nope, he's
he's gone. Where'd you go, Doc?
Not too long.
That was an awesome bid on some beautiful guppies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sold to Curl Kitty. Nope, it's Curl Kitty. Just like it's mousy flies. All right. Wow. Awesome night. Luke, stick around, please.
All right. I'm here.
That was a great auction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was. Lots of great stuff.
Thanks for having me back. Hey, well, I guess if you want me to stay up here,
yeah,
let me do one more lot. And like I've done before with surprise lots, you can pay Skipper directly. We're just gonna start at 0 and work our way up, and then once whoever wins, you can contact me. We'll figure out what you win.
So is it like what do you call that?
We'll do winner's choice. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, we can do that. Oh damn! All right, we're already at $25 on a winner's choice. But while this is going on, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. It's been great. I needed it to get back into the groove. I want to thank Paulie, as always, and also TJ for being here helping out. Everybody that has participated in the auction, I want to thank you guys very much. Also, if it wasn't for Yuns, this wouldn't happen, because the whole thing behind it is to get people better quality fish, plants also, because we've been having that a lot lately, and just different things like the art. This is why I like Keaton doing it, is because it's helped you all out. Because for people like me, I can't go 4 hours to an auction. I can't go 4 hours to a club meeting. So the whole reason behind this is to give back to you guys.
We're only looking at $30 right now. Y'all must not want that much shit.
You don't get one stem, they keep that up.
Kalish is at 50.
There we go.
But yeah, I mean, we started this out with a benefit auction for color guppies. He came to me. He said, "Let's keep it going. Let's give back," and that's what we've been doing. And I love that idea. So that's the whole reason behind it, is to get good quality fish. Yes. Also,
Well,
speaking of, it is Doc Anthony's anniversary of 27 wonderful years. That woman, I got to meet her. She is strong, because for dealing with him, oh my gosh.
Happy anniversary, Doc.
Happy anniversary, Doc Awesome.
For those of y'all that might be wanting to plan a trip next year, we're running Findig again. We're doing this auction right now to benefit Skipper for helping us all out and selling some stuff on this auction. But at the Findig, we've also got a donation auction of some rarer species. Last year we raised about $1,300 for Dr. Mazerall, and this year we raised about $1,700 for the Green Earth Alliance, which some people might know is Alex Williamson and Ivan Mikolji's nonprofit. So
it's great.
It's a good time. Come on down.
Looking like it's going to be Kalish. Yeah. That's twice I've done that.
Well, I guess for you, we won't need to ship. You can just come by after the next club meeting and pick out what you want.
Oh, that's cool. Good for her.
Yeah, there are some perks to living somewhat close, I guess, right?
I know. It is nice. I'm fortunate to have LJ Shrimp close and Latoya pretty close too. It doesn't happen a lot with people being able to get that, to have that, people it's close in the same hobby.
Mm-hmm.
I got a guy down the street from me that does it, but he's not like this. He has no idea.
The closest I got living to me is Dee Dee. That's an hour.
I'm pretty lucky. I've got some club members that I'm pretty decent friends with, and the club itself is pretty big. Kalish is part of the club. A lot of people come down. It's nice that there is still a community. It's important to keep on going for future generations, especially with some of these stores going down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kalish, you won that $50, winner's choice. You know what to do.
Yeah, go pay them up, and you can just choose what you want out of the room next time.
That's awesome. I'd love that. Go there, see all them planes, just pick. I want that. I want that. I want that. That'd be awesome. I wish I had that. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, come on down. You can crash on my couch if you want to save a couple bucks.
I would need to. Holy hell. Listen, I've been to California. I know. How about it? But, all right, everybody, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. Congratulations to everybody that has won some auctions tonight. And thank you very much, breeders and artistes. Thank you all for being here. You all have a good night and good
Thanks,
day.
Guys.
TJ, do you have anything to say?
No, just this was a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody who was involved, and Skip, thanks for letting me come here and hang.
Much appreciated, brother. Luke, do you have any last words?
Not really. Enjoy fish keeping. It's a nice time.
Thank you, Curl Kitty, for the $3 super sticker. Paulie, what do you got?
Well, to make up for what the rest of the panelists didn't have, stay fresh cheese bags.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.